Chapter 30, The Finale, The Final Fate of the Great Demon Emperor. As Plaren crossed the threshold, he was met with the most horrifying tableau of his life. In the center of a massive circular chamber, Anjali's mother was bound in mid-air by magical chains. She was pale and perilously close to death. Golden threads of life energy were being drawn from her body into the wishing gem, which hovered above an altar where Anjali herself still lay unconscious. And beside that altar stood Khun Amnat. His form was now grotesquely twisted. Parts of his skin had become jet-black scales. Horns grew from his temples, and his eyes were the color of blood. He was in the final stage of his transformation. "You're too late, boy." Khun Amnat laughed, his voice a dry rasp. The immense power vibrating through the chamber was a testament to his words. "In a few more moments, I will have perfectly merged the powers of the sun and the night, and I will become the immortal Great Demon Emperor." He glanced down at Anjali's body with a cold gaze. "And the blood of my daughter, a perfect blend of lineages, will be the final seal to bind all of this power within me." With that, Khun Amnat raised a demonic clawed hand, intending to draw blood from Anjali's arm. "I won't let you!" Plaren roared like a lion, surging forward with his new sword in hand. The Guardian's blade, glowing with an onyx light, clashed directly with Khun Amnat's dark magic. The final battle had begun. It was a clash of polar opposites. Khun Amnat unleashed wild, formless blasts of destructive energy at Plaren relentlessly. But Plaren was now calm and steadfast. The sword in his hand moved like an extension of his own body. He didn't respond with brute force, but with fluid swordsmanship and the pure power of the night, miraculously deflecting, dissipating, and countering every attack. "Impossible. Your power. How is it?" Khun Amnat began to lose his composure and raged that he could not overwhelm the young man before him. At that moment, the violent clash of energies shocked Anjali back to consciousness. She opened her eyes to the furious battle, understanding her father's entire plan in a final horrifying instant. "Father, stop this at once!" she screamed. Khun Amnat, now cornered, saw his daughter awaken. A wicked idea flashed in his mind. He unleashed a massive blast that sent Plaren staggering back, then spun around and grabbed Anjali, holding her as a human shield. "The game is over," Khun Amnat bellowed. "Surrender your sword and submit, or watch her die." Plaren froze, his heart seizing in his chest. But in that split second between life and death, Anjali, trapped in her father's grasp, saw it, the silver bracelet on his wrist, the device that controlled all the power. She made her choice in an instant. "Plaren, attack now!" she screamed. "What?" Plaren cried out in shock. "Trust me!" Hearing her words, Plaren made the decision to trust her with all his heart. He gathered all his power into the sword and charged Khun Amnat again. Khun Amnat was stunned by their decision. He tried to move Anjali's body to intercept the attack, but just as Plaren's blade was about to connect, Anjali used every ounce of her strength, twisted her body, and grabbed the silver bracelet on her father's wrist. Crackle! The unthinkable happened. As Anjali's bloodline came into direct contact with the control device, the colossal, unstable power Khun Amnat was trying to command went into a violent feedback loop. With no master, the energy turned back on its source. "Ah!" Khun Amnat shrieked in agony as his demonic form buckled and cracked. Blood-red energy erupted from his body like a breaking dam. The wishing gem, unable to handle the reverse flow of power, shattered into dust. Anjali was thrown back by the force of the blast, but Plaren lunged forward, catching her just in time. Boom! Khun Amnat's body exploded into fine black dust, leaving not a single trace of his existence behind. The final fate of the great demon emperor had been delivered by his own hand. As the evil energy dissipated, the chains binding Anjali's mother vanished, and she fell weakly. Plern and Anjali rushed to support her. "Mother!" The ceiling of the castle began to crumble. "We have to get out of here!" Plern shouted. He gathered the two women in his arms and used the last of his strength to leap out of the collapsing fortress. Epilogue. At the edge of a forest at dawn, the golden sunlight shone with a gentle warmth for the first time in days. Plern, Anjali, and her mother watched the distant smoldering ruins of the dark castle. The once black smoke had now faded into a bright, clear sky. "Thank you, Plern," Anjali's mother said, her voice still weak. "You saved this world." Plern shook his head. "We saved it together, especially Anjali." He and Anjali turned to look at each other. In their eyes was not just gratitude, but a deep understanding and bond forged in the crucible of their trials. The world had been saved from a great cataclysm by their courage. Under the morning light of a new day, the world had found peace once more, and their story had only just begun. The end.